Hello, friends and family, and welcome to our first attempt at a video podcast.
This is a picture of the buns from the Pudong side of the river where we live. And it's during the Autumn Festival, which is this week, first week of October. And it's of the light show that they did the other night.
Yeah, the Autumn Festival has been really fun, and we've been doing a lot of street side food, snack purchasing, which has been risky but successful.
There's a lot of food vendors. This is one of them, and they all sell stuff on the back of a bicycle. So you'll see here a couple of little food vendor places, and we saw one little bit of sketchy activity along with these food vendors, and we think it's a drug deal. Check this out.
Watch this. He drops a cigarette box. This guy picks it up, puts it in his pocket.
Just keeps on going.
Everybody goes on with their business. Very shady stuff happening here in Shanghai.
It's just a funny picture of David.
Striking a pose.
So we're down by the river. We decided to have lunch at the Planner Beer Garden, and we order this wheat beer. It's a liter, just like you would see at home in the beer gardens.
At the Hofbrauhaus, but only $16 for that deliciousness.
David really likes this one, you can see.
You know? Did you see those outtakes? Those outtakes are hilarious.
David's talking about the outtakes there from the 30 Rock episode. So we decided to take the ferry over yesterday to the other side of the river. So we live in Pudong and we're going to Puxi.
Because the taxi cabs and the metro, anything to try to get over the river is ridiculous. So we just thought we'd take the bike.
And it's real cheap and easy, although you do have to go over this really foul, dirty river. Although it doesn't smell nearly as bad as the Ohio.
I don't think it looks that bad either when you're actually floating on it. It's kind of milky.
So that building in the center that David was pointing at earlier is actually where we live, on the far left side now. And it takes maybe, 5-10 minutes to get across the river?
Yeah, and it costs what?
Like 26 cents.
26 cents to go across the river.
Yeah, so it's like 1.5 kwai or something like that, and it's like next to nothing. So we go over to the other side, and we're headed to the Jade Buddha Temple, which is from the Qing Dynasty, which was like the turn of the 20th century. And it's actually a place where it's a Buddhist temple. People still actively pray there, and you'll see that in this clip. They burn incense sticks in 3 directions, hoping that the prayers will be carried up to the heavens with the smoke.
I think they just do it. But it smells incredible, but it's really strong too, because I mean, it's a lot of incense burning.
Yeah,
and a lot of prayers. And
it's pretty cool, actually.
This little boy to the left's really cute. He's kind of watching everyone like, oh.
Yeah, and there's actual Buddhist monks, so you'll see them on the far side maybe of this clip, but there we go. And they actually chant, so they'll walk around and chant while you're kind of touring the little area. We think we caught this Buddhist monk drinking a Pepsi on his lunch break.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. I busted this monk for drinking on the temple grounds. Ha!
So this is the Happy Buddha, and there's a lot of faces of Buddha, but the one that we see here is the Happy Buddha. Supposedly having a Happy Buddha in your temple absorbs all the negative energy, so you can have positive thoughts and prayers when you leave. Inside the Great Hall, there's a picture or a statue of several things. This is Guan Yin, who's a male god for them, and his 53 teachers. Next to him is Shanghai, and, oh, I'm sorry, reverse that. Guan Yin's a female, Shankai's male. And they're 53 teachers. Now, inside the Great Hall, there's a lot of statues. Those 3 you see at the front are the 3 golden Buddhas. And over to the right are the 18 arhats. There's apparently 18 unique golden arhats, and they stand in 2 groups of 9 on either side of the Great Hall. As we turn here, you can see a little better shot of the 3 golden Buddhas. And there's one in the middle, one to the right that's, again, absorbs the negative energy, and then one to the left, which I think is the medicine Buddha, some guy explained to us. There's a lot of tourists in here this week, mainly because it's a holiday week and there's a lot of ability for people to travel.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm not going to convert, so you don't have to worry. And we stumbled upon this little street side snack vendor, which is like a Belgian waffle, Asian style, and it is
so incredibly good.
It's like little pockets of air and they're just really tasty but light and sweet. Here we are heading back from Puxi to Pudong on the ferry. I went outside to do a little video clip, and it was a lovely sunset. It was around 5 o'clock, I think, and just an incredible view of the city from the river here. That's the World Financial building that's being built. It's just massive. I think it's the largest in Asia. Right now we're coming up really close on this boat. It really doesn't do any justice. Do you want to say anything?
We're about 5 feet away from it actually when we pass. And the crazy part about this is that, I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of boats, and these ferries just zip right across the river like it's no big deal whatsoever.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So here's where we're over by the Super Brand Mall, and we bought these kites from a guy at the Central Park a couple days ago, or Century Park. And David and I had trouble getting it up. There's not a lot of wind here, so the China guy comes over and he's like, "Oh, I'll help you find some wind." And we made some friends.
Here we are eating at a new cafe, new favorite, another one to go on the list, called the Red Dot Cafe, and which overlooks the bun. Just really
at
good
night.
food.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Really
And
good
what's really
food.
great is you see this giant boat that, no joke, is probably 5 stories high. We thought it was a building, like a permanent structure. Just takes off, floats down the river.
Yeah, and this little guy I just threw in here for fun because he's pretty funny looking.
We actually got over to the Shanghai Aquarium, so that's where this picture's from.
Yeah,
David actually went over there one day by himself and took some pictures. So
he's saying, "Cut it out. This is enough video podcasting. Go to bed."
hopefully we'll get better, and you guys won't turn us off too soon. Good night.